Hello everyone, welcome back to Student Union, the demo. Let's go ahead and continue. A good night's rest cleared my mind. I'm ready to focus on securing the president role and earning my part-time job. Unfortunately...
Do you mean Alice's club?
Well, no, it's not exactly a club. It's like part-time work for the school, and Alice isn't...
Oh, I can't, sorry. I've got lab and drama already.
It's not an easy sell. After the girl disappears in the hall among a mass of students, I approach a few more who respond similarly. Some have already heard about it, I guess from Alice. Those just say they want nothing to do with it, oddly enough. A couple other students are even repulsed by the idea. No, it doesn't count as extra credit. It's paid, kind of like an internship. But why do they fire so many teachers that they need help? It's stupid. Well, I don't know. That's a pretty good opportunity for us. I gotta get a class. I stop him with a hand on his shoulder. Me too. Hey, don't you want to make our school better? What the hell? Get off me! Crazy? He shows past me and I watch him leave. They just aren't interested. And why should they be? I'm asking them to be my underling for minimum wage. It makes sense why other seniors are the most annoyed by it. Mr. Fox, was it? A gentle hand rests on my shoulder, causing me to turn my attention to Principal Decker. Hi, Miss Decker, how you doing? Oh, sorry about that,
Everything's okay, please don't worry.
Are you alright? Yes, ma'am. She smiles warmly. Good. I just saw the results of your work yesterday. Your team did well. Our team, huh? Thank you. Do you know what we should work on later today?
Oh, I'm sure Mr. Underwood will offer more direction. I am pleasantly surprised by this alternative punishment so far.
I'm not sure what to say as her eyes move over me slowly.
Please don't let your work with Mr. Underwood interfere with your studies, okay?
I nod. I won't. I better go to class now.
That's wise. Have a good day.
At first, I wait for Principal Decker to move away. She doesn't. I go to class. It's worrying. Concentrating in class has been difficult since so many students have refused to listen to the pitch. And effectively, there are only a few hours remaining to talk to students about joining the program. Probably less given that they also have plans for their free time. I linger at the cafeteria entrance, recognizing that this is a key opportunity. 2 points concern me. 1, I don't know whether we have enough students to form a group. Me, Alice, Evan, Holly. Assuming no one changed their mind, we need at least one more to even form the group. Students follow past me and form a queue. I move to a wall outlet to charge my phone. 2. I need to achieve majority votes and secure the president role. Otherwise...
Hey, you space cat.
Alice stands in front of me, pulling me from my thoughts. Huh? Space?
Well, you're definitely not on our planet right now. Why ignoring my texts?
My phone died.
Likely story. Anyway, stop asking everyone to join the group so haphazardly. You're making it more difficult for me to talk to them.
That doesn't make sense. I'm just asking. I pressed my shoulder to the wall. Besides, I'm not asking everyone. Just some. No more than you, probably. Given how many people you're also sabotaging for me.
I don't buy it.
She steps closer.
You're way too aggressive about it. It's coming off as desperate and putting people off. Students are already disinclined to listen.
It's not my fault.
Of course they're skeptical.
Hey, wanna be my subordinate for a couple hours a week for a pittance? Instead of whatever your other plans were?
Oh yes, perhaps I should phrase it exactly like that. Coming from me, maybe there are a few weirdos into that. But you're right, apathy is a plague in our student body.
Yeah, so, she lifts her finger to cut me off.
Which is why we need to be more measured about how you approach students. Quality over quantity. We only need one more warm body.
We do, huh? I thought you said that you already had enough voting for you.
Well, that didn't pan out exactly. Anyway, we need another.
Wish I could call her bluffs more often. What are you telling me to do? I'm not going to stop asking people.
I'm requesting that you adjust your strategy such as that is beneficial for both of us. Focus on the few likely candidates to group.
So you can focus on lying to people to collect more votes? She disengages physically, turning away.
Think what you will, but if you ponder it, you'll realize my advice is sound.
Alright, before you go, have you seen Evan today?
Evan, huh? Tough one, he's like a ghost. No, he's absent. He was in calculus. Why?
Let's see. I guess I'll save. I don't remember that choice at all. I was going to ask him to help recruit people.
Good thing he's out then. Later then. Think about what I said.
Sure, later. She adds herself to the line of students getting their lunch, and I sit down to review my missed texts. Sure enough, she sent me a few this morning chastising my recruitment approach. I also have one from Roz.
Yo, I have weekend math homework. Wanna meet?
Yeah, but probably tomorrow. Is that okay?
Yep.
I hold my head and lean forward on the table. Alice is right that I need to choose wisely. Okay, then who? I turn my phone in my palm and rub my thumb over the smooth touchscreen. Roz would never go for it, would she? I spot Mr. Underwood walking toward me and straighten my back. He has a full lunch tray in hand and coffee mug in the other. Morning, sir. Clack. He places the tray in front of me and sits. Good morning, Lane. Is this mine? He traces the rim of his drink with his forefingers and stares at me for a few seconds. Yes, I have heard you have not been taking care of yourself. I want to check on you. Thanks. I'm not all that hungry, though. Regardless, that is yours. How have you been feeling? Yesterday was rough, but today's much better, I think. Do you normally eat in the lunchroom? He smiles. Most often I make use of my office. I begin eating since I'm actually starving. He takes a slow drink and doesn't point out my contradiction, probably out of politeness. Mr. Jean reported that the gym was cleaned well. Holly and I teamed up before the end to take care of it, yeah? I see. I resume my meal as he relaxes. His comfort doesn't bode well for any chances of breaking away. I'll make the best of it. Have you talked about with the school board about the group? I have. There has been a lot of pushback from those who believe that student programs should be purely academic. Do you mean that won't be an option? He looks into my eyes. It will. The 5 count threshold will be an absolute minimum, however. If you can gather more, my arguments will hold more weight. Honestly, it's been a bit hard. Nothing worth doing is easy. I wonder to myself whether or not that's true. Would you be able to help? I know you're busy. In general, I need to be a passive observer and overseer for it to be a success. Sorry, but why? The point is that capable students are able to act as a competent and self-motivated unit. You recognize that I have limited time. He strains us back a small stretch. The more effective you are without my aid, the more likely you will win additional hours of work. Do you understand? Yes. There is also concern with risk when you formally employing students. I will need to absorb that risk. Pay in cash. Structure it carefully. The upfront time investment for me is high. What did they say about what happened yesterday? I avoid eye contact. Elaborate. The fight. The incident with Alice and Kane. He takes a long drink of his coffee. And smiles. They are not aware of it. What? Why wouldn't they be? Only a few faculty members know of the incident, and all have agreed to leave it to my discretion. You are being punished for it, and you understand the unacceptable behavior. I see no need to complicate our project or make a public record. Do you? Quickly, I shake my head. No, thank you, a lot. He stands. Take care of me, and I will take care of you. Be sure to eat and find a good working rhythm with Alice. Yes, sir. Mr. Underwood exits the cafeteria, and I resume eating. A twinge of guilt passes over me, but I notice that I won't be able to contemplate it for long. Holly hops to my table.
Finally! Fate wants to pull us apart. What's up with that?
What are you talking about? Her sleeve-covered hand smacks the table for emphasis.
I have to maneuver around Alice and scare you to see you now.
Alice doesn't want you to talk to me? Figures.
No, well, sort of.
Anyway, why are you afraid of Mr. Underwood?
He's really serious.
I grin. Huh. Does a grand goddess take on the form of a frightened animal in the presence of her superiors? She snatches my only slice of pizza. Failing to stop her, I swipe the air. My reflexes are slower than usual.
I hope you remember the blood pact, boy. Consider pay repaid.
Can we complete the pact tomorrow? I'm hungry. She licks the pizza from top to bottom, making a show of it.
My cuties have claimed the morsel, mortal.
I facepalm. No, you know what? Taunting me, she wheels as she takes a bite of slice. I'm okay with a lick or two from you.
You'll just get slobber boy.
You may grace my hand with an apology kiss again if you like.
Eek.
She runs away frantically, bumping into a student walking to his seat, which causes him to spill his drink. She apologizes without stopping, and he angrily shouts after her. She has way too much energy for me right now. While adjusting my bandage, I watch the students chatting around me. Right after this afternoon's library visits, I need to choose a single person and convince them. No matter what, I need to do whatever it takes. My still bruised face looks back at me in the mirror. The swelling hasn't gone down much, and I expect I'll be carrying this proof of defeats for a few more days. Evan has been out the entire day, and he also hasn't texted me. That's fine though. For recruitment, I've narrowed down to 2 decent candidates. I could ask Roz. She may be willing to be a member in name only. She wouldn't have to do anything, and I'd offer to do her homework as much as she likes. Then again, that could be pretty burdensome for me. The other option is Nat. She's stubborn, but she's gotta be lonely. She may be open to it if I push more. I step out of the restroom and stroll to the school library through the empty hall. I like to say that I'm not entirely sure why I'm doing this without Evan, but I know why. If I'm honest, it's because I'm worried he could be right. The library door hangs open in front of me. If I recall, it's normally kept closed, and locked to you actually. I may be invading Mr. Underwood's privacy, so I steel myself for what I could find. I'm just taking a casual look in the library. It's skipping class to do it. I look back and wonder if I should just leave. I go in. Immediately I see Natasha bent over, on her hands and knees with her head under a table. Matt? She hits her head on the table as she stands.
You.
Yes, me. What are you doing? Her relaxed eyes scan me from head to toe.
What are you doing?
I rub my sore eye. Look, I know a turnabout is fair play, but it's rude to answer a question with a question. She's watching me patiently. It's almost unnerving how still she can be. Fine, I came in here to look for a book from Mr. Underwood.
A lie.
Why do you say that?
Your body is honest. Are you suspicious again?
Her poker face isn't wavering. I'm not making trouble. I said I wouldn't again, didn't I?
I warned you that I will expose you to a teacher if you allow poor decisions twice.
Fine, and you? What class are you supposed to be in right now?
Gym, and I will attend soon.
So we're both being naughty. She steps closer.
Does provocative language pleasure you?
What's under the table anyway?
Nothing now. I took back a personal item.
Oh, you dropped something?
Lane,
What?
you need rest. Please stop hearing your suspicions.
It's not mine, it's Evan's. He wanted me to take a look in here.
4.
He thought Mr. Underwood and Principal Decker were arguing in here. Her eyes leave me as she adjusts her hair. So...
We'll look together, okay? Then we'll both go to class.
She takes my hand and leads me deeper inside. That's a sweet girl. And very pretty. I do not object. And Mother will reply. That works, we can make it quick.
Yes.
As we walk between bookshelves, I realize I'm distracted by their physical contact. Her hand grips mine securely. It's not as soft as I expected. Her palms are mildly calloused. You don't need to hold my hand, I'll follow you. I pull away from her, triggering a small ripple of disappointment within myself.
Okay.
I look so cute right now. You shouldn't do it anyway, yeah?
It's not romance. It's like leading a child.
I'm wounded, not helpless. What are we looking for? She smiles.
You're missing marbles.
Very funny. I feel much better today. What about you? She continues marching through the library, and they follow.
I am okay.
You're lonely. She locks eyes with me for only an instant.
Maybe some. Homesickness. My boyfriend calls me every day, though.
Sounds like a healthy relationship.
Do you have those?
No, not yet. I'm working on it. She steps onto a stool and holds her face close to a row of books. What are you doing?
Do you smell it?
I sniff and close my eyes. No. She hops down and resumes her patrol. What do you smell?
Nothing. I was wrong. Are you happy yet?
No. But I'm working on that too.
I meant with the search.
My face shades red. Oh, I think so. Are you happy?
I am also working on it. For the room, I am satisfied. You'll not find evidence here.
Yeah, I'll agree there's nothing to see. Thanks for humoring me.
You find me funny?
No, I mean, thank you for your help. Without a perceptible response, she leads me to the entrance. Before we leave, will you please give me your phone number? Nat lifts her phone without the hesitation. Was she going to suggest it too?
Okay.
That was easy. I add her to my contacts.
Text me when you feel suspicious. I will help you from getting in trouble.
Well, I can't promise to do it every time. She stares me down with her poker face. I'll try.
You owe me 3 now, is it right?
Huh. Since you never gave me a straight answer, we'll call it 2.
Time for class.
I take a seat at the table she was previously underneath. I'm going to catch up on some missed texts first. Go ahead. She frowns. Oh, come on, I'll go soon. We'll call it 3 after all.
The number will mean nothing if it forever grows.
With an exhale, she moves to the door.
I will turn if you do not tell me that you leave soon.
I wave her off. It's fine. I'll just be a minute. She leaves and I review missed messages from Miss Webb.
How you doing? Do you need a lift? I'll be around if you do.
She's considerate. I'm not sure, but I'll let you know soon.
We'll leave you if you're not ready by 6.
Huh, that's fair. I pull back from the table and move around the room. There are many books here, and dust layers the spines. The shelves are equally dirty, which adds to the feeling that this whole area was abandoned. My tongue presses to the roof of my mouth. There's that metallic taste again. It's faint, but it's just like before. Can't tell if it's me or this nasty building. A knock on the door Natasha left open earlier. Is she trying to pull me back to class already? I move closer. Turner? Principal Decker sees me, and we both flinch in surprise.
Oh, Lane, what are you doing?
Damn it, what's my excuse? I was checking out a book and cleaning. Sorry.
Hold on, please. What?
I don't know why I apologized. Sorry.
That's alright. We were both a bit startled.
Why are you here?
I happen to patrol at school grounds. Do you have permission to be here right now?
I avert my eyes. No ma'am, I just thought...
I talked to you about this just this morning, didn't I?
She steps closer.
You should not let your project with Mr. Underwood interfere with your studies.
Sorry, I just...
Please tell me how the library was unlocked. How did he get in? A key is needed to lock or unlock this door.
Shit. That's sure I'm caught. I'm sorry.
Let me help you, alright? Please tell me the truth.
I stare at my shoes. Her fingertips raise my head, and she looks me in the eyes.
Please. You can tell me.
I blushed and stepped back. Okay, I saw you, Mr. Underwood, in here. Her eyes widen. I was worried and didn't know what to do, so... Her expression is gravely serious and it's causing me to fumble my composure. It's just that I wanted to make sure you were okay. There was a lot of tension. She flushes and begins to pace. I'm glad she also needs to think because I have no idea how to explain the door.
Did you hear what we said?
I shake my head. No.
Does anyone else know?
I know better than to complicate this. I shouldn't say the door was unlocked was unlocked earlier either. No, I want to learn more first.
Good. Okay. Listen, Lane, we need to keep this between the two of us.
Sure. She steps close again, this time glaring into me.
No, I'm really serious. Can't say anything to anyone. Promise me. Swear it.
Okay, I didn't even really say anything. What were you fighting about?
Grown-up things.
No offense, but I'm basically an adult, you know. How do I know you're not being hurt? She steps back, her face showing complex bursts of emotions.
I guess I can't expect you to trust me if I don't trust you.
I agree with her, but simply stare at her. My heart races. She's too sincere.
Okay, I'll just say it.
Her voice lowers.
I'm in a relationship with Mr. Underwood.
A wave of relief crashes over me. Oh, why is that bad? She blushes furiously and maintains a whisper.
I'm married to another man.
I really don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. In fact, you can't say anything. This has to be a secret. Do you understand?
Her eyes plead at me. I swallow.
Yes, I promise I won't tell anyone, Miss Decker.
Her chest swells with a heavy breath.
Okay.
It's really not my business.
You still need to tell me more about what you've been doing to get in and out of here. Why don't we move to my office to finish this?
I can't. Not now. I know it's important, and I promise you that I'm not getting up to trouble.
What? Why can't we talk now?
I have to convince another student to join our group before tomorrow morning. She really doesn't like that answer. Principal Decker glances at her watch.
Listen, please. This conversation is not over. You still owe me answers. I'll promise not to tell anyone either, but will you meet me in my office later? I need to understand for myself what you're doing and why you're doing it.
She must feel like she needs control. She really doesn't want to risk me telling anyone about what Evan saw. The balance of power in this conversation levels out. It almost feels like I'm blackmailing her for time. Understand. Can I go to your office tomorrow at the school?
Tomorrow?
She closed her eyes to gather composure.
Okay. Tomorrow at the school, and after you and your friends have finished your cleaning work, I'll be in my office.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
With a slow start, I move past her. She stops my shoulder with a soft touch. Please, don't even hint it to anyone. Not even Mr. Underwood.
I promise. I walk the hell out of there, placing a hand over my chest as I enter the hall. Fast walking the corridor, I quickly lift my phone. Natasha needs to be assured. Don't go back. I'm ready to class now.